So, Iron Maiden fans, this day has come. The day we all dreaded, the announcement we all anticipated was coming sometime in the future, but we all hoped would come much later. Today, the legendary Iron Maiden drummer Nicko McBrain announced that he will be stepping down from touring with one of the greatest heavy metal bands on the planet. After much consideration, it is with both sorrow and joy I announce my decision to take a step back from the grind of the extensive touring lifestyle. Today, Saturday, December 7th, São Paulo will be my final gig with Iron Maiden. I wish the band much success moving forward, said Nicko in his statement. And I have to be honest with you, I never expected that it would hit me this hard. So before anything, I just want to say, and I think I'll say it on behalf of all the metal pilgrims and all the Iron Maiden fans on this channel and far beyond it. Nicko, we love you. You are a legend who's given us a gift of incredible music and so much joy over the past 42 years that you can't even imagine. And just remember that you will forever remain the best looking block in this band.
Yes, the good-looking ones with you here. Oh, you know it, don't you?
Now, in case you guys lived under the rock in the last couple of years, Nicko McBrain's decision is the result of unfortunate health issues that he's been having over the past couple of years. In fact, most Iron Maiden fans, of course, do remember that right before the start of this current The Future Past tour, which ends today in São Paulo, Nicko suffered a stroke. Yet, as a true warrior, he was able to get back in shape and go out on the road and perform together with Iron Maiden once again. And the thing is that I have no idea how much effort it was for Nicko McBrain to get back in shape and be able to perform during the Future Past tour. And the truth is that we all know, yes, his drumming was rather different from the one we usually know Nicko for during the past couple of years. At the very beginning of the Future Past tour, he was clearly struggling quite a lot, but the truth is that, as the tour progressed, we all saw Nicko improving significantly. And at the beginning of this year's leg of the Future Past tour, Nicko McBrain's performance was already at a much higher level than it was at the beginning of last year's leg. Yet, I guess the pressure of performing, the pressure of touring, the pressure of, going around the world with one of the biggest heavy metal bands on the planet kind of weighed too much on Nicko. And I firmly believe that it actually takes courage. It takes a lot of courage to step down from touring with such a band as Iron Maiden, especially when you've been doing this for 42 years. And you know for a fact that all of your fans will continue supporting you no matter what. And so I don't know about you, but I personally have simply enormous respect for Nicko McBrain, including for this decision.
But I just wanted you to see how handsome and how well I'm looking. Everything is good.
And the thing is that we can all, of course, speculate about who will become Iron Maiden's next drummer, and we will talk about this in this future. And I'm sure actually that Iron Maiden will announce their replacement very soon. There are a couple of names circulating around the Iron Maiden community already, but I honestly don't want to do it today. Today I just want to thank Nicko McBrain and say that I'm extremely glad that I got to see him on his final tour with Iron Maiden and get this from him. And the thing is about Nicko is that I always said that he has always been the heart and soul of Iron Maiden. He's by far one of the funniest guys in metal, one of the most light-hearted people you will ever meet, and one of the most pleasant blocks out there. And while his drumming, and especially in his heyday, was simply unmatchable, it was always the light and joy that he was bringing to the fans, which everyone loved him for the most.
Welcome, boys and girls, how are you?
And now I guess we all kind of understand why during the Future Past tour it was always Nicko McBrain who was leaving the stage, the last one out of all of Iron Maiden family. I guess the band kind of agreed that it would be Nicko who'd be saying final goodbyes, to all of his fans all across the world. And this, of course, now looking back at it, makes this tour, the Future Past tour, even more bittersweet than it was before. I personally got to see it first during the performance at Wacken Open Air in Germany last year, and it was the first Iron Maiden show after the band's announcement of Nicko McBrain's stroke, so it was a very touchy one and especially its ending. And I actually had to look back through some of the footage uploaded online. Nicko was always leaving the stage last. And, which would be okay, but now we understand that he was doing this specifically to say goodbye to all of his fans. All of his fans who, for the past 42 years, have become his family.
We will see you again. That I promise.
But one thing I just want to point out here is that I truly hope that Iron Maiden actually do understand how much Nicko McBrain means for all the die-hard Iron Maiden fans. And that fully replacing Nicko at this stage of their career is pretty much not an option. So while I'm of course really relieved that Iron Maiden decided to not hang their instruments and continue, pushing through without Nicko McBrain, especially with the Run for Your Lives tour coming up next year, which we all know, we all are eagerly anticipating it, and this will be the tour to remember. Still, one of the things that I really hope Iron Maiden will go for is hiring a session musician, doing something very similar to what Judas Priest have done after they realized that the legendary Glenn Tipton is no longer able to perform on stage together with the band during every show. And I think the best way to pay respect to Nicko McBrain and pay respect to all the fans who've been with Nicko and with Iron Maiden for so many years now is for Nicko McBrain to remain an official member of the band and of course being welcome to join the band on stage whenever he's able to. So in today's video, I honestly don't want any speculations. I don't want to think about what is next for Iron Maiden. Obviously, our previous video in which we spoke about which songs Iron Maiden will not perform during their Run for Your Lives tour, has to be completely changed because, it was all kind of circling around Nicko McBrain's abilities to perform certain songs and, inabilities to perform some others. So we'll have to rethink a lot of things, including my personal prediction of, which songs Iron Maiden will perform next year. But today, all I want to do is just thank Nicko for being so fucking incredible and touching so many lives of people all across the world with his incredible octopus-like drumming and with his wonderful and pure heart. And the only thing I'm asking today from all of our viewers in São Paulo, Brazil, hey guys, make this the night for Nicko to remember for all of his life. We all know how crazy Brazilians are about Iron Maiden, but tonight is a very special night. So give your absolutely best for the legendary Nicko McBrain. Up the irons.
So, God bless you all, and keep rocking. Up the irons.